Hope. After spending most of her professional life working as an analyst in real estate, Kristen transitioned to the nonprofit world after an eye-opening trip to the red light district in Thailand. She's been involved in anti-trafficking work since 2004 and founded Extended Hands of Hope in 2013. Help me welcome.
Thank you all so much for having me here today. In 2004, I took a trip to Pattaya, Thailand, where I witnessed firsthand the evils of sex trafficking. I've made it my life's mission to fight human trafficking and support victims of this crime. The mission of Extended Hands of Hope is to offer safe housing and supportive services to survivors of sex trafficking and exploitation. Our team is comprised of experts in the treatment of human trafficking survivors. Jayla is a young lady who's near and dear to my heart. Okay, a little pause there. Who's near and dear to my heart. She struggles in her young life due to not having her high school diploma, her driver's permit, and being homeless most of her life. She struggles with severe anxiety and depression. She's constantly surrounded by violence and drugs. When I first met Jayla, I quickly realized that she had no positive people in her life to lift her up and support her. Jayla's not like most 21-year-olds that you may know. When she was very young, she was trafficked by her own family members. Her mother struggled with her own problems of poverty, drugs, and a life of prostitution. And this created a very vulnerable and broken young lady. What you may not understand is that Jayla is not from a foreign country. She was born and raised right here in Denver, Colorado. Colorado has one of the highest instances of sex trafficking in the nation. The consequences and psychological implications of being trafficked are severe, especially when a victim was trafficked as a child. Victims of sex trafficking suffer from PTSD, complex trauma, mental health issues, physical issues, severe depression and anxiety, and community stigma around what happened to them. Victims often suffer substantial economic loss due to being trafficked. Most employers will not hire somebody that has a criminal history, lacks education, and job history. One survey of 45 sex trafficking survivors found that 90% of them had been arrested while being trafficked, and criminal histories prevented 81.5% of them from obtaining employment. Economic options contribute to workforce integration, which reduce recidivism and re-victimization, which is extremely high in this victim population. Our solution to this problem brings together the world's love for desserts, the research-backed therapeutic benefits of baking, and a working environment that's conducive to healing from the traumas of sex trafficking, all while bringing in revenue for the programs at Extended Hands of Hope. Simply Good Cakery is a cake shop that offers practical pathways towards freedom and self-sufficiency through paid job training in order to break through those common barriers that are so common to survivors of human trafficking. We have an understanding of who our target customer base is. According to research, our target market will be mid to upper level income women with children and local businesses. Our first year will be a pilot program where we will sell our products on a smaller scale using a mobile cake cart around the Denver area. This will give us the opportunity to understand our geographic market, our customer base, and overall product satisfaction. We will sell our cakes in local businesses, farmers markets, to individuals, local events, and to churches. Food is something that brings a sense of community unlike any other means. The girls in our program now love to gather in the kitchen and bake cupcakes. Cakes and cupcakes are still the go-to dessert for birthday celebration, office parties, and as a delicious dessert after dinner. Our cakery will also include a one-year therapeutic economic empowerment program that will provide training in a variety of skill sets. Every step of the program will be supportive and will include weekly therapy and case management through our community-based outreach program. Once participants complete the empowerment program, they can either apply for open positions within the cakery, transition to one of our local restaurant partners, or are free to move on in whatever way they wish. Due to Denver having a severe shortage of trained restaurant workers, we also feel like this is a great opportunity for us to meet that demand. Our first-year management team will be a mix of current staff and new staff. The goal will be to begin our empowerment program within 2 months of opening with 2 program participants. We are assuming a pretty steady increase of sales of 1.25% each month. We anticipate being cash flow positive and self-sustaining through product sales alone by month 13. No victim of trafficking deserves to suffer economic stigma or loss of opportunity. Today I'm asking that you would invest $303,000 in order to create pathways towards strengthening the livelihoods and well-beings of not only human trafficking survivors themselves, but our community as well. Successful and sustainable employment involves overcoming a range of challenges and obstacles for survivors of human trafficking. As you heard, some are from trauma, some from a lack of job history, and some from a culture that stigmatizes instead of supports. We strongly believe that all people should have the chance to fulfill their dreams, live independent, self-sufficient lives, contribute to their communities, make a livable wage, and be safe and supported. Thank you.